Welcome to episode 39 of Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans for the fans, where we talk wrestling and nothing's off limits. Today we are talking WWE 2K17, and with me I have the XGW crew, the people who run the place. A few of them at least. We have Y2K. Y2K, say hello to the people.
How you doing, guys? Y2K here.
Been a while since we've seen Y2K on. We got Nighthawk back. Nighthawk, say what's up to the people.
Hey, EPW universe and YouTube universe.
There we go. And Cactus is in the house driving. Hands free, of course. All right. Well, folks, we are going to talk some WWE 2K17 features. But first, before we get into that, I have to discuss the bad first. This is going to be kind of like the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's get the bad and the ugly out of the way. 2K, I need you guys to make sure that when you guys are marketing something, that you guys know what is going on. I had to comment on the 150 Superstars deal because it said it on whichever website it was. Actually, I'm sorry, it was their website for the Suplex City. You had it up there that there was 150 Superstars. Well, that turned out not to be fully true. It turned out that there was an issue, and you guys said it should have been taken care of. Also, with the Brock Lesnar entrance video, the date said 10/16, and you guys said it was a placeholder date. I just need you guys to be better at doing that. But other than that, I'm loving the build, loving the game, and let's get into what we are all here to talk about, the wonderful, wonderful features. And I'm going to use a little bit of screen sharing here if I can. Let me put that up, and let's share. All right, guys. So we're looking at the features right here for WWE 2K17. They're really hyped. They promoted this last night, so we were all wondering what it was. They talk about gameplay first. The 2K franchise's gameplay has truly improved and went more towards a sim level since 2K has taken over, which is something I definitely prefer. I know some people like the arcade-style gameplay, but I've always felt that 2K should be more sim. Wrestling sports games should be more sim. So they're pushing that direction with improved and new gameplay mechanics in this. They talk about bringing the action to where the fans want, and now they have more competing in the crowd and backstage areas. So that's a huge thumbs up in my opinion. The community has asked for this for quite some time, and I definitely think that this is something good that everybody has wanted. It looks like we're also getting responsiveness fixed, which I have a huge issue with while playing the game. It looks like you press the button and stuff doesn't happen, different issues like that. And they've updated game systems with the ladders, the taunts, and there's even a new secondary submission system. Guys, the box for this is wide open, so what do you guys think of how this is being portrayed right now, as far as how everything else is going? What do you guys think of the gameplay features right now? Cactus, we'll start with you.
Improving the core mechanics of the game is always a good thing, so I can't knock that. I'm just really ecstatic that they are adding backstage and in-crowd fighting, although I do have a question of, will it be like we got in, what was it, 08, 09 or whatever, where you just got that one area stage that connected, where you, one end you had the ambulance, the other end you had the part where you could throw somebody through the plate glass and then it leads to the car? Is it just going to be just that by itself and not connected to everything else? As far as the crowd fighting, you know, I can expect, or I would have my hopes a little bit high towards the upgraded version of what we got in 08, that little area. So even if it's just baby steps and it's not the greatest, the fact that they are venturing in that direction to give us those things back and improve them over time, I'm cool with. I'm really ecstatic the fact that there's no damn showcase, because showcase was a one and done shot. The only reason we even played it was to unlock stuff. Why not let us unlock stuff via my career and universe mode like NBA does? So thus far, I'm completely ecstatically happy.
I'm definitely for it. Good thoughts, Cactus. Hawk, what do you think right now for as far as the gameplay features go?
Yeah, it's great that we have the backstage back. Like Catch said, there's no mention of the connectivity between the arena and that, so that's one thing I'm wondering about. Um, and oh yeah, story mode or the showcase mode, one and done, like Cactus said. In fact, last year's it was just way too damn long. So I'm very thankful that it's gone. And yeah, how they're gonna do the unlocking. So that's
Yeah, I definitely like that. You had some interesting stuff to say before when we were talking on Facebook about it, as far as the submission system goes.
oh oh yeah. Well, I was wondering if it's gonna be like signatures and finishers being one system, and the other non-sig finishers be a different system. I wonder if it's gonna be that. I think Cactus also brought up that it might be to wear down as opposed to submit. Right, Cac?
Yeah, that was one of the things. I think when me and you were discussing it on Facebook too, that would be, a good way for us to have a secondary submission system to, since we're having it, that would be actually pretty cool to use one as just basically a wear down like we have the hold over work over moves and whatnot versus, some people have accidentally tapped people out in league matches because, oh, well, I was just working it and there's a distinct lag when you do the analog stick with it. So
Yeah.
I think that would be actually pretty cool if they, implement it right. It's one thing to have good ideas. It's just where a lot of companies fail is with execution.
Yeah. The other thing I'm wondering is if it's just like another part of the submission system where it's more of just an add-on where you can reverse a submission into another submission. That could be interesting if they do that. That's what they mean.
I would like something like that because you see guys coming up. I don't know if everyone's been watching the Cruiserweight Classic, or is that what it's called? The Cruiserweight.
Yeah,
Cup?
Cruiserweight Classic.
Cruiserweight
Yeah.
Classic.
The Cruiserweight Classic on the WWE Network. Zack Sabre Jr. has an amazing style to where he counters so many submissions and gets out of holds and goes into other holds. So I definitely think that is something worth venturing towards to get into other things. And the other thing that was mentioned in there was the ladders and taunts. I don't know what could be updated with taunts or what they mean by that. That was different too, unless they're just saying they added more taunts in the game.
I mean, it could be like, I think maybe we can like taunt on the top rope. Cause you know how sometimes
Yeah, they
how
took
Finn
that
Balor
away.
does is like coup de grace, but he does like taunt before he actually does it or whatever, and
Yeah.
prepares for it. It could be something like that, or you can taunt like on the ladder or whatever. It could be something like that too. Who knows?
Yeah, there was a year where some superstars, if they had the right ability, they could do a taunt on the top rope and maybe on the ladder. I forget, but yeah, so yeah, they could be bringing that back.
You know what I miss? I miss the No Mercy. Like if you push the taunt button, the analog stick towards the basically the turnbuckle, like Stone Cold would get up there and then do the I'm not throwing him up, but his little taunt, put his arms up, and he's just screaming, blah 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 blah, doing his thing.
That would be awesome. You could have like Ultimate Warrior go and shake the ropes. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that's definitely something they should look at putting in. Y2K, your thoughts on these new gameplay improvements?
No, they're not bad. I mean, I'm like Cactus. I'm excited that there's no showcase because, man, I really, 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 really did not like showcase this year. I mean, Austin showcase was just too long. I mean, at least with 15 showcase, we had like more of a variety. We had CM Punk versus John Cena. We had Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, and even though their showcases were like almost 20 matches long each, I mean, it didn't really feel that long though. I know Michaels and Glacier showcase was a bit shorter though. I know that.
I think
Yeah.
it went by quicker because it was a different variety, unlike this one, where it was just like Austin, 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 Austin. When in 15, like I said, I'm happy that it's gone this year, but I think it was the fact that we got Austin rammed down our throat opposed to like 15, which I prefer more, showcase-wise at least. You had Austin, well, you had whoever, then you had Shawn and Triple H, then you had Cena and Punk. It was fresher because, all showcase mode is we're repeating Attitude Era matches, the matches we played over and over in 13 and 12 and 14. Like, how many times can we play those matches? Like, if I want nostalgia, that's what I got the WWE Network for.
Yeah.
I was going to say, honestly, since 2K, the 30 years of WrestleMania, that has murdered like this whole concept of it because they put so many good matches in that you're like, all right, I think I played them all. I played every great Attitude Era match. I played this, and I don't want to see it anymore. It's kind of garbage, like, to be honest. And they knew no Kurt Angle means that there was going to be lots of complaining. Period.
Yeah. No Angle was kind of like on.
And we got a lot of questions out of this now. We got a lot of questions now because now we know that there's no showcase mode. I mean, the other 2 years we had showcase DLCs, and we saw the picture of Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31, right? Outside?
Yeah.
So the question is, was that only in there because they were working on showcase initially and they stopped? So are we going to have arenas that they built for a showcase that they decided to take out halfway through?
I think we should. That's a very good question that Hawk asks. I mean, like you said, we all pretty much knew if Angle wasn't in, the showcase was going to be crap. I mean, now I'm questioning, like, will we get somebody like Eddie Guerrero in the game? Because they would have been like, oh, well, you guys would have. We had a showcase, because I don't want to hear this later. Oh, you guys, if you let us give a showcase, you would have got Guerrero. But now we can't put Guerrero in the game because there's no point, because he was a vital part in Brock's career.
I don't think that can be used as an excuse for it, because now you just have to put in guys that people want to use versus,
It's just 2K we're talking about here.
No. I give 2K a lot of credit, too, though. 2K's not going to come with some BS because they know they'll get called out on it, and then they'll be like, well, there was really no excuse for that.
It does make me wonder if there are some people who are going to be in the 2K showcase mode that are now going to be part of the DLC packs now.
Yeah.
They might do that. I don't know if they really would, but
which would be a great salvation. Like, if Guerrero was meant to be in the showcase mode, but now because there's no showcase and you guys decide to stick him in a DLC pack, that could be a saving grace, because that NXT Rising Stars pack, the only reason I bought it because Samoa Joe was in it. Otherwise than that, if Joe wasn't in it, I wouldn't have bought it. That's how crappy it was. So if one of these packs, Eddie gets added in, or such and such gets added in, that could be a saving grace. Because honestly, I'd rather buy a DLC pack of stars rather than get crappy showcase mode where I have to play to unlock them. And that's just me.
And that's another thing to get into, I guess. Remember, Eddie Guerrero's not here, so he won't be scanned. And the looks of guys who aren't scanned is usually, oh man, this isn't fair, this is garbage. And you hear all that stuff.
Hey, that's the luck of the draw. They do the best of their ability that they can for the guys that they can't scan. I'm pretty much straight. Like, who wasn't scanned in 16? Because it's like this.
I assume Edge wasn't scanned for 16.
How good does Edge look in 16?
Not that bad. I mean,
okay.
I have no issues with how Edge looks.
You can either get a decent scan or wait for one of these little call jockeys, as I call them, because they remind me of jocks in high school, to make a more accurate Edge, or he not be in the game at all. That's the way I look at certain guys. Like, you want a good Guerrero, let them do the best of their ability that they can with the technology they can to make a decent Eddie, or you wait for the call jockeys to get one up there. And usually most of those guys are pretty off with their either overalls or which version they're going to make.
Yeah.
So those are options.
All right. Well, let's get into the other parts of this. We also have the Creation Suite. They're talking about how it enables the WWE Universe to create superstars, arena entrances, shows, and more. Well, they've added new creation features as well, focused on the game, deepening and providing even more options for existing creation features. So they're getting into all this massive customization options. So they brought back highlight replay system. They didn't probably want to call it the highlight reel like they used to have it. So that's back in so that you can cut up your videos, do what you want. So that's going to be great for YouTubers or anybody who's trying to use something to cut a promo or anything of that nature. They've also added, things that will allow you to create a video, which will be used for Titantrons for your superstar, which that's pretty cool. So if you want your own custom Titantron, you can bring that back. And they also deepened the create a show feature, which I'm hoping that they did, and I'm glad that that's in. And now there's a create a victory feature, so you probably can create a cool victory scene. This may mean automatic hell online, though, playing against some people for their victory dances and, I beat you. But hopefully 2K fixes that, and that was something that got brought up. The 2K Showcase, we already mentioned that, how that became less. Are you guys happy about these creation features? I mean, I know there's not too much to them, about them, but what do you guys think? Hawk, go ahead.
Well, I always love it when they give us more options. I think the create a victory scene is going to be very interesting. I'm excited to see what people do with that. I don't think we'll have to worry about online with that because I don't think they ever really show these celebrations online. But yeah.
That's fine. I hope that's something that maybe they're looking at bringing back online because I do want the entrances and the after-match celebrations and stuff brought back because that's part of, like when we're playing any match within our league, I know people want to show their entrance and their attire that they created against someone. Like, hey, I did this too. What do you think? That looks pretty cool. And then after they win, they want to hear their music and celebrate a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I can see them bringing the entrances back online because I think the demand for that is very high. If you can make it so if you can make it so you can attack people afterwards, that would be cool too.
Definitely. Or shake their hand after, show respect if you wanted to.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Y2K, for you, same question. Do you like these creation mode features? Does it entice you at all? I mean, is it something that you think you would use, or?
I mean, what you call it? I see potential in the creation. Then the fact that we have more options, that's always a good thing too. I mean, I do videos from time to time, so I would like to make my own Titantron just for the hell of it. Create my own victory scene. That seems cool. Like if I really wanted to, like if they give me like normal superstars victory scenes that I can use, that'd be great as well. Because I know Sammy has dances, I think, after his match or whatever. It does like the little victory dance or whatever. I'd like to have that on my Create a Superstar just for giggles and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, they should have limitless options for it.
Yeah. I hope for the entrance videos that, for the Trons, I hope they give you the options to edit those mini Trons. That would be nice.
Yeah, I know that was one of the hard things that THQ had trouble with getting, allowing to be edited. Here we go. We're going back to the screen share feature here. So we see that currently the universe mode. Now, universe mode's one of the modes that I think could be something so much more, but they have to focus on it. Universe mode is looking to recreate drama and excitement seen every week on Raw, SmackDown Live, and NXT. Funny that they use those terms because they will not have those new arenas in, and if anyone is thinking that they will be, you'll be sadly disappointed. So get ready to download them on Community Creations. But for 2K17, they wanted to create basically a new flow that focuses on the shows. They know each week how important they are, so they have like new presentation systems that make the players feel like they're playing through a weekly episode of television or network programming. So that should be very interesting. They added more like intrigue and possibilities with run-ins, as well as pre and post-match attacks like in WWE. For me, I'm hoping that a lot of that stuff means that with run-ins, that people are going to randomly show up, run down the ramp, you hear a theme song play, and then all of a sudden you don't know what's going to happen next. Very similar with the pre and post match text. What else do we get here? So with Universe Mode, they even promised new features, presentations, and possibilities. They brought promos in, which is a huge part missing in Universe Mode, which makes people not really care when they're playing it. They're going to deliver a new promo engine that lets WWE superstars express through thoughts and emotions to the universe and one another. So the new promo engine creates a dynamic and brings the experience closer to the actual WWE than before. Brings the experience closer to the actual WWE than ever before. So they revamped a lot of the cutscenes as well, brand new scenarios. I like it personally, guys. I mean, I don't know what you think of it, but you guys can give your thoughts on Universe Mode. I mean, is that going to entice you a little bit more to use it? Is that better for you? I know Cactus and Y2K use it in our league for simming matches and doing other things for matches that don't get done properly, so that's the fair way to find a winner.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead, Cactus.
Right now, actually, I hate to say it, but the multiple uses that me and Y2K have for Universe, simming is one of them, and we enjoy watching sim matches far more than we do actual matches that get done because of the crazy stuff that happens and the scenarios. But when we play in the Universe Mode that we created, like that's non-XGW related, like we have fun. It would be cool to see more cutscenes. You know, we still get excited about some of the cutscenes we see about where dude's waiting in the ring, the other one comes along and he knocks the ref out, and now we have like, sometimes we wish the referee would be down like a few more seconds or maybe a full minute. So it will be refreshing to see new cutscenes in there. To actually have the breakout and run-in option put in the Universe Mode would be straight.
That's another funny feature I have not seen. When Finn Balor did his entrance, I did not see any option for a breakout feature. I thought that was quite telling.
Yeah, I liked Breakout in 16. I did a few of my league matches with Bug Chaser, and he utilized that every time that we had a match, and it was funny. I think that's something they could grow on. But otherwise than that, I think Universe Mode in my career should be the meat and potatoes of it, and just put your effort into making those great. I'm interested to see what this whole promo customizer thing is, but
yeah, we gotta wait for more details on that. That should be interesting.
Right. But yeah, thus far I think they're going in the right direction, man. Put the heart and soul and life into the meat and potatoes of the game. My career and Universe Mode. I mean, if you want to throw in GM mode later on for those that actually want it, if it's worth it and it's salvageable, fine. But
or
for
make
now,
an option for Universe Mode.
Yeah, Universe Mode. Man, do not be stingy with the cutscenes. Like, let certain stuff happen and trigger. Man, it's just like, you know, I have the option to get extra toppings on a pizza. Do I want the extra flavor? Hell yeah. Load it with cutscenes, man. That's what makes Universe fun. Like, me and Y2K trip out on, we accidentally discovered the draft in it this year. And we didn't know what it was like. Whoa, load it up, man. Just don't give us the same ones. Give us more options. Options makes the game fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that they have the promos in it. I've been wanting it for years. It does kind of bring me back to when they went away from GM mode, because in that you could have a rivalry going, and if you didn't want to have a match, put a promo in. So I hope that they utilize the promos in with the rivalry, so you don't have to see the same match over and over again for the rivalries. That would make
it so much better, and just keep it focused on the rivalry, but without being too focused on it all the time, like match.
Exactly.
I would even like to see triple threat, 4-ways added in, or even something to the point where, let's say there's two rivalries going on. You got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are rivals, and so are Cesaro and Sheamus. And then it's Kevin Owens and Sheamus versus Sami Zayn and Cesaro. Like, that would make perfect sense to me. to do something.
Yeah,
like
I would like. Yeah, if they could intermingle the different rivalries, that'd be great. Like tag matches. Yeah.
Y2K, do you share the same thoughts as Cactus here with the universe mode stuff, or do you?
Yeah,
Yeah, me and Cactus are universe buddies. We tend to play universe together every single year, every time
Thank
we
God for
get the
game
new
share.
game. I know, which called share play. Like literally the best feature on PlayStation, I swear, is
If
that
they could
share
only
play
do
feature.
3.
Yeah, I know. If only they could
Yeah.
do.
Dude, do you know how awesome that would be if they upped the number of people that could play and share play? Like 3 or 4? That would be sweet on wrestling.
Exactly. I mean, we'd have triple threats, fatal four-ways. It'd be crazy.
Just
I
for the
mean,
record, that is not a WWE decision.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Xbox or Sony decision.
hey, we can have dreams, all right? We can have dreams, man.
I didn't say I'm not the dream crusher. I'm just letting you know.
All right.
And Cactus, what are you eating on? Is that piece of chicken?
Barbecue chicken wings.
My man.
Send me
All
some.
right.
Got a whole bucket.
All right, so let's get to the final piece here that we get to. It's basically the My Career is one part of it. My Career, same thing. It has the promo engine. Guys, basically it gets into something where it talks about Brock Lesnar facing Paul Heyman. The link for this will be in the description below. If you guys want to click on it, go to it. Read the whole thing for yourselves as well. But it talks about facing Lesnar and Heyman, which is probably your biggest challenge ever when you get into it. But the main thing that I want from this is My Career just needs to be fun. It needs options. It needs different stuff to do besides match, match, match. Hi, Renee Young. This is annoying. Match, match, match. Me and Cactus went through this the other day in another video. If you guys want to hear it, you can go back into that and listen to it. And yes, they start getting into what's next for the game. They talk about the selective improvements. I expect to hear some stuff about online as well. Above online, they get into some other minor things, what they're going to do next. And they say the roster's larger this year than last year. Which, like I said, is not the 150, but it's still the largest roster that we've gotten. So I'm cool with it. But Cactus, one last time, now that they've added this, your overall thoughts before we end this video.
My overall impression thus far, I'm highly satisfied. I mean, this even makes up for the NXT debacle. This just like literally brightens my day. Like I've literally been running around yelling that there's no showcase mode in 2K17. Like I even when I ordered breakfast for the lady at McDonald's, like I said it on the intercom. So hey, I'm happy about that. I'm not getting my hopes up too hyped about the backstage and the crowd fighting because it could be just that one backstage area that we fight in and it may not have any connectivity. But it's baby steps to the baby walking. So I'll take it. But like I said, the only thing I really have a gripe with, and like I said, is kind of minute now, is that NXT situation. You know, we paid the extra money. You know, I don't see why PS3 and 360 get Nakamura and them day one. But if you got PS4 and you didn't buy the NXT, you got to wait to damn near December. But otherwise than that, man, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I give them a B plus, low A minus.
I like it. Hawk, what do you think right now, overall, of everything with WWE2K17?
Overall, well, last night when I first heard the news that there were going to be news today, I had low expectations. I am definitely happier than I thought I'd be with this information. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm hesitant, but I'm just kind of, going with the winning battle right now that this is good information. We'll see how they implement all these things that they mentioned. So my hopes are high.
And Y2K, last, what do you think right now of WWE2K17?
What I think of 2K17? Well, it has potential. I mean, with no showcase, that is definitely more on the positive side. Because, like I said earlier, I was not a fan of showcase. I really was not. And the fact that showcase is no longer a thing, well, that puts a smile on my face and a twinkle in my eye.
He said smirking lovingly as he loaded his shotgun.
Stop that right now, Cactus. But nonetheless, it has potential. My expectations for the game, they're still iffy. I would need more information before I
Yeah.
actually make a proper decision.
No,
Yeah.
go ahead, Hawk.
Oh, yeah. The only other thing I really need to know is if they fix the chamber matches, because that's the
Oh,
most
go
broken
ahead.
thing that they need to fix. I mean, ladder matches are kind of messed up, but the elimination matches are the ones that I usually play the most.
You know what I noticed that was not mentioned? They didn't mention anything about online at all. In
It
that
was
little.
it was at the bottom.
Oh, it
Yeah,
was?
they mentioned something that there's going to be new features and new updates to it. So, and
Yeah.
that's information is to come.
Backing up Hawk, I would like to see more match types.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I think the elimination aspect should be added back to like the 3-way and fatal 4-way and the 6-man, and
Yeah.
maybe the 2 versus 2 for tag. So
Tornado matches and also the elimination by pin or submission in 6-man would be good too.
Yeah, that'd
Instead
be
of
nice.
the over the top battle royale.
Yeah, gentlemen, and I'm with these guys. I'm really happy about the news. Everything else sounds great. I do have a couple shout outs that I do need to give real quick. Special shout outs to Kush, let me get his name right. Kush Gaming NYC on Twitter. He's been very vocal, talking with us. Started with us just chatting away on Twitter about the game, and he's been really cool. And it seems like he likes the news too, so good for him. James Farley, thank you for all your support as well. And anyone who's been liking the WWE2K videos, Town Nation, Hayden Fox, and Dr. Macho T, drink it in, man. So it was definitely really cool to have those guys support our videos and retweet them. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys for coming on. I appreciate the XGW family for always watching the videos, coming out, showing support. And hopefully WWE2K17 is another year for us where things are fun and we have another great league going again. And 2K, good job on everything that you've been doing. So I appreciate all the stuff that you guys have done. If you guys have watched this video and you stayed this long, you got to RKO that like button. You got to smash the like button. Whatever you want to do, leave a like. If you haven't, please subscribe. We talk more than just wrestling video games. We talk wrestling shows. We talk anything and everything pro wrestling. That's why the channel is named that. And gentlemen, we are out. We thank you for your time. Peace.